Oh. 10,000 years ago, our hunter-gatherer ancestors had a guts full of walking kilometres a day just for the chance of a feed. I don't blame them. In fact, I thank them, because without their desire to manipulate and farm crops to ensure accessible and reliable energy, our world would be a far different place. With that energy that would otherwise be expended finding food, the human population exploded, which meant the modus operandi of feeding us all was essentially more, more, more. Fast forward to 2021. Feeding a population of over 7.5 billion, this MO needs more nuance. I propose this: more with less. It was Johan Rockström who reminded me of a very important stakeholder in our industry, one who is often left out of the conversation around change and innovation. It's our planet. And without complete buy-in from Old Mate Earth, we cannot expect to have long-term success in horticulture. Now, when you're negotiating with planets, there isn't a lot of give and take, and we are beginning to find the resistance points of our planetary bargaining power. I believe, as next-generation horticulturalists, we need to accept that there are limits to the strain we can place on our planet, and instead of pushing these boundaries, work alongside planetary systems to achieve long-term success. There are 9 planetary boundaries, and they all interact with each other. The planetary boundary I will briefly describe, yet stress the importance of to our industry, is nitrogen use. Plants need nitrogen just as much as I need a cold beer on a Friday afternoon. And we humans fix more nitrogen from the atmosphere than the whole biosphere put together. There are several issues with introducing unnatural amounts of nitrogen to the biosphere. Leaching into waterways causes algal blooms, which suffocate the waterway, leading to the death of aquatic life. Furthermore, excessive nitrogen acidifies the soil, and when the soil becomes too acidic, it cannot support the microbial activity that allows for higher levels of nutrient exchange between the soils and our trees or vines. We need to become much more targeted with our plant nutrition rather than the current blanket approach. Think of regular leaf and soil testing to dictate nutrition plans, or using beneficial plants and organisms to aid in this nutrient exchange between our crops and the soil biome. As next-generation horticulturalists, we will change from a linear management system of thinking to a more flexible and dynamic one, where economic progression isn't the sole driver, but innovation and adaptability. I see our biggest challenge as adapting to the huge changes upon us in order to stay within all of the planetary boundaries. So Old Mate Earth will keep producing the goods into the distant future. I love the industry I work in, and this competition here has brought me closer to some fantastic humans who are already doing solid mahi in our shift towards sustainable horticulture. And you know what? We got this.